this morning. Well, this morning, a trade spat between the U.S. and China continues to escalate. President Trump is now ordering the U.S. Trade Representative to consider an additional $100 billion in tariffs on Chinese goods. The president also instructed the Secretary of Agriculture to find a way to protect American farmers and agricultural interests through all of this. Now, this morning, China is pushing back, vowing to fight the U.S., quote, at any cost. They're already targeting U.S. products ranging from soybeans to passenger cars. And the White House is releasing a few more details about President Trump's plan to send military troops to help secure the border with Mexico. Meanwhile, Mexico's president is taking issue with the plan. Hannah Doba explains what U.S. soldiers will be expected to do.
President Trump, while aboard Air Force One yesterday, spoke to reporters clarifying his plan to send National Guard troops to the U.S.-Mexican border, including how many will be deployed.
We're looking from 2,000 to 4,000, and we'll probably keep them, or a large portion of them, until such time as we get the wall.
Presidente Trump.
Mexico's President Enrique Peña Nieto fired back in a nationally televised message. He said his nation is willing to work with the U.S. on security as long as those talks are earnest and constructive.
De buena fe.
Speaking directly to President Trump, he added, if your recent statements are the result of frustration due to domestic policy issues, to your laws, or to your Congress, it is to them that you should turn, not to Mexicans. We will not allow negative rhetoric to define our actions. Earlier in the day, Pentagon Chief Spokesperson Dana White insisted the National Guard will be deployed purely to support Border Patrol agents performing law enforcement duties.
The National Guard's efforts will include aviation, engineering, surveillance, communications, vehicle maintenance, and logistical support.
The Pentagon and Homeland Security both maintain that exactly how troops will be used will primarily be up to the governors of the states in which they're stationed. Hannah Doba, CBS News.
The number of arrests at the border are down nearly 13% this year compared to last year. But according to the Department of Homeland Security, there was a big spike last month with more than 37,000 arrests made.